This is the Rangers POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Wow. Well, after one of their best comebacks of the season and a walk-off win last night, the Rangers kept it rolling in a big way tonight by hanging 10 on the Guardians. And, oh, by the way, they got the best start in the Jung career of Jack Leiter. And here we go. Welcome into the Rangers POSTCAST, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you very much for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed. That is where you will find the great work of Bryce Patrick each and every single day. And I know Bryce is going to have a lot to say about this weekend as we get closer to September with 31 games left for the Rangers after tonight. But let's talk about tonight and this big win.
This is what you'll be talking about.
All right, well, simply put, what would the Rangers do for an encore? What do you do following one of their most memorable rallies and really moments of the season last night? I made the comment after the game last night. I was really looking forward to seeing how the Rangers would come out and respond in this one tonight. And you add to that, for this Rangers rotation, I mean, every game now is basically a playoff game. You're not going to make the postseason if you don't win and win more than you lose. And, the time for winning a couple, losing, it's over. It's go time. It's winning time. So another big start tonight for young Jack Leiter, who has been working on finishing guys off after getting ahead in the count, also pitching more efficiently. And we'll talk more about Jack coming up in a bit. But, hey, look, it always helps when you get some early offensive support. And how about an outpouring? Because that is what happened for the Rangers tonight.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
And how about the first big league home run for young Cody Freeman? We've been waiting for him to kind of get going. We've talked about how red hot he was down with Round Rock after being sent down last month, and finally got called back up. Took him a little while, but now he is finally starting to play at the big league level like he was playing at the AAA level, and it's great to see. Cody Freeman, 2-run big fly to left, first big league home run. That gave the Rangers the early 2-0 lead, a lead that they would never let go of or never even look back. Cleveland never scored. So that was 2-0 in the bottom of the second. And then in the bottom of the third, guess who? Wyatt Langford, another leadoff double. He is red hot. Ezekiel Duran, playing first base tonight, was able to move Wyatt over to third with a nice fly out to the right corner. Corey Seager followed with a walk. Good to see Corey get to leave the game early to get some rest for tomorrow. And then Kyle Higashioka hit into what should have been, in all likelihood, a double play ball to short, but the second baseman, Rocchio, couldn't make the throw, sorry about that, to first base, and that gave Josh Jung another at-bat with 2 outs, 2 on, and Jung gone. A 3-run no-doubter to left. That made it 5-0, and the Rangers kept it rolling in the bottom of the fourth. Zeke with a 2-run double, and then in the bottom of the fifth, welcome back Adolis Garcia with his own 2-run blast to left. 9-0 Rangers after 5 innings. I mean, that was outstanding. I should mention too that back to Cody Freeman's home run, Josh Jung was the one who scored and ended up coming home on that home run. And I say that because we have not seen a lot of Josh Jung over the last week or so. He has been on the bench, but I think Bruce Bochy felt like, okay, he's given him the time off. The message has been sent, and with Josh getting on base 3 times tonight, I think the message has been received. Not that there was any message to give. Josh Jung knows he's been struggling. I'm not trying to bang on the kid. He knows that he's having a down season. He knows that he needs to swing better, have better at bats, get that plate discipline back, and he looked really, really, really good tonight. That's good. If they're going to do anything, they're going to need everybody, but they could really use Josh Jung to get going as well. But again, 9 runs for the offense, and again, a career best outing for young Jack Leiter. Just outstanding. Felt like we've been kind of waiting for one of these for a little while. It feels like it's been a while since we've seen a really dominant start for Jack, but this one exceeded all of that. 7 shutout innings, 2 hits, no walks, and a new career high, 10 strikeouts. The location, the command, the efficiency, just total domination tonight. And I said multiple times throughout the season that I think Jack is going to be one of the best in baseball next season. And when you see him throw the way that he did tonight, I'm not going out on a limb to make that claim. You see it, it's there. He's just learning. And I thought on the TV broadcast, Laura Stickles made a great point talking to him, and Mike and Dave always do a great job of going with it. But just talking about how there's so much data out there and so many numbers and counts and spots and scenarios and all this stuff that they have to think about on top of everything else. And I think what will happen is, that will all become muscle memory for him mentally, and he won't have to think about that. It'll be second nature to him, and he will truly be, a pitcher. It'll be part of just his, he won't be thinking, he'll be pitching. And we really saw that tonight. He was just in complete control. And selfishly, even though the Guardians got a couple on in the 9th, I'm so glad that the Rangers preserved the shutout. Not that it means anything, but just to completely shut this team down and keep the momentum for the night with a big opportunity tomorrow to get the sweep. Just a great night. And, for the Guardians pitcher, Allen, we see so often in baseball, right? We'll see right-handed pitchers, they'll throw in that sweet spot for left-handed hitters, that area that you're not supposed to pitch to them, or they'll hit it out, right? Well, it's usually not the same with left-handers pitching to right-handed hitters, but that's what was happening tonight. This guy Allen was throwing right in that sweet spot for the right-handed batters. they crushed him. 3 home runs. So, hey, that's good. And again, welcome back, Adolis. Look great out there. Look great in the field. Welcome back, Josh Jung. They're going to need him. Good to see Ezekiel Duran staying warm. The only bummer of the night, there were a couple of them. Marcus Semien still in a lot of pain, still in a boot, and now on the IL with the foot contusion. He's going to see a specialist tomorrow. I'm concerned that it's a fracture. I hope not. I hope and pray that I'm wrong. But the fact that it's still this bad and this sore, I mean, that can't be good. But I'm hoping that it's just a really, really bad bruise. And then Chris Martin, who was getting close to beginning a rehab assignment, threw 15 pitches of live BP and then had to stop due to discomfort in his calf. Again, maybe, if he shuts it down again, maybe, but I'd be surprised if we see him again this season. So tomorrow, in the finale, as the Rangers try to lower the broom, I would really, really like to see Merrill Kelly kind of throw like he did in his debut in Seattle, but really see him pitch and keep it going, keep the momentum going, follow what we've seen from Nathan Eovaldi and Jack Leiter. Don't drop the baton, keep it going, and get the sweep and try to make it a 6-0 homestand. I mean, that's what they need. Got to take advantage of these home games. All right, that's kind of a little bit of a longer open, but worth it tonight with a big win as the Rangers rout the Guardians 10-0. I used to have so many clever like Indians and tribe and stuff, but I can't use those anymore. So the Guardians, when I think of Guardians, I think of Rocket the Raccoon and Chris Pratt. All right, let's get to it. This is the Rangers POSTCAST.
This is what you'll be talking.
Yeah, we already talked about that. All right, see, sometimes you got to have time to fuel up and turn it up with 5-hour energy transfusion. The grape, ginger, and lime flavored shot that brings the iconic taste of a golf course favorite to a non-alcoholic boost. Perfect for sinking birdies or making great memories with friends. It's a hole-in-one for your energy game. So whether you're out of the course or you just need a little extra push to power through your day, 5-hour energy transfusion delivers the clubhouse flavor you love without ever leaving the green. Golf is all about good times with good people and good flavors. The grape ginger lime flavor of 5-hour energy transfusion gives you the best parts of your clubhouse go-to without leaving the course or chasing down the bev cart. Now you can keep up the fun even more, amp up the fun even more. Just buy, snap, and enter for a chance to win a dream golf trip for two to any golf tournament in the USA. Tee up that trip. Visit 5-h-e-win.com for full rules and no entry, no purchase necessary, excludes the Masters tournament, ends October 31st, 2025. All right, here we go. Welcome back to the Rangers POSTCAST. The Rangers roll over the Guardians by the final of 10-0. We start things off with Texas Hobby Bin. Should I feel excited? Because I am. Yes, absolutely. I made a comment last night. We and myself, I don't want to speak for you, but we kind of wrote them off, or I kind of wrote them off a couple of weeks ago on the last homestand. But still got 31 left. Keep winning, and see what happens. Got to keep winning, though. Good evening, Alf. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you and Shirley are having a good weekend. But a pleasant surprise. Leiter looked sharp. Too little, too late. I hope not. But we'll see. I think we're all when they win and they play like this, you feel like they can hang and they can compete and they belong. And then when they look bad, you think, no way, it's over. So like I said, Bruce Bochy seems to think there's still plenty of time, and so I would hope, I would hope that they could at least get in as a wild card, considering the season they've had. I think without a doubt, seeing what we're seeing right now from Nate and Jack Leiter tonight, just huge. You got the Angels coming in, who here at home, the Rangers should be able to take care of, going to Sacramento against the AAAs. So this is the opportunity right here, and then the D-backs a week from this week. So it's all right here. We've talked about it. They got to win, period. Mother Pig says, I love Cody Freeman's joy of the game. Yeah, no doubt. When you see him playing like that and in his element and with that joy and just that confidence and that just enthusiasm and desire to win, I don't see how that can't be contagious. I don't see how, even if you're in a slump or you're not feeling it, maybe you're a little bit tired, to see him playing as hard as he is with that joy, I don't see how that can't, fire up and pick up, everybody up in the dugout. So it's great. And like I said, we've been kind of waiting for him to kind of get his groove at this level. And I'm really, really happy to see him doing that. Texas Rangers Rich says this is the best Leiter has looked since hit the Astros into the 7th 3 months ago. No walks over 7. Very impressive. Yeah, I mean, he was just awesome. To pitch, you're talking about, a little box, and to use the 4 pitches that he did, fastball, curve, slider, and changeup, and then to pitch to contact the way that he did in the right spot, so he wasn't giving up home runs or getting tagged. Just a great start. I'm happy for him. I mean, he's had some bumps and bruises like everybody else of late, but good to see him playing well. TCG says, boy, Cleveland left their starter out there to get pounded. Yeah, they did. I think they realized too, they've lost a lot lately. Their bullpen is gassed and they needed the innings. And so we'll see. Tomorrow's a big game. Like I said, I'm really hoping to see Merrill Kelly keep it going and get them another win. Silent Doom says, man, where's this team been? I vaguely remember this kind of offense. Jung went deep. Garcia went deep. Mr. Freeman got his first blast. Langford is white hot right now. You can tell Leiter has been listening to the veterans on the team like Evo and DeGrom. He has legit nasty stuff. He just gets in his head too much. Yeah, and Zeke looking good as well. I'm with you. Alf, glad you're feeling better, buddy. Thank you. And thank you, as always, for your support and for getting in. And, again, I hope you and Shirley have a great day tomorrow. And, yeah, great win tonight. And I know you're going to be here the rest of the way. And got to keep it going. Just got to keep winning. Mike says, I definitely thought Jack was going to get jacked up. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, I mean, they did not look good on the road, and it's good to see them playing like this. Mother Pig says Duran is hitting 390 in August. I'd like to see him finally get his shot next year as an everyday player. He's proven he has the arm to play right. Yeah, and, I've been saying now for a while, I don't know, a month or so, about how I'd like to see Wyatt move to center field. And what do you know? One of the writers actually wrote a column about that today. So, I feel bad for Evan Carter. I want to see him come back and be healthy and be the best he can be. But man, it's just tough. He just can't stay healthy. It's hard. And the Major League Baseball season it's hard. It's a grind, man. Soldier X says at this point of the season, you have a chance to sweep. You have to do it. Put yourself in this situation where winning a series is not good enough. Yep, you're absolutely right, Soldier X. You got to win. Got to keep winning. Got to keep winning, period. Silent Doom says, if the Commanders have to go back to the Redskins, then the Guardians need to go back to the Indians. We'll see. I think there's a lot of people that want to see that happen, but I think the criticism, even though it's way in the minority, is too much. We'll see. Laura Berry says, well, that was a surprise. Yeah, it was, and a nice one. Really happy for Cody, for Jack, for Josh Jung, Adolis coming back, Zeke. I mean, just a great win all the way around. And again, to come back and see the sense of urgency and to see them keep it going after a really big win last night. Maybe we'll look back and last night was the switch. We'll see. TCG says, I'd say it's time for Merrill Kelly to have his first dominant start as a Ranger tomorrow. I agree. I completely agree. He's had a few starts. He's back at home now. I think the Rangers offense will help him out and pick him up, but he's got to be locked in tomorrow and ready to go for sure. Al says Silent Doom Indians is offensive because that's people from India at natives. I just from what I've heard, I've in my adult life, I've always heard that there's been more support, that really the criticism of Redskins and Indians was really not from any tribes or actual Indians. It's really just been from people that just wanted to be critical. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna change at this point. But I'm not crazy about the name Guardians, but it's not my team. So, all right. Texas Hobby Bin says, will you be covering Cowboys post show for Locked On? Yes, Texas Hobby Bin. Thank you for asking. So last season, myself and Coach Glenn Stretch Smith, we did just a half-hour post-game show like this for every game, and then we kind of shifted, and now this year we're doing what we call the Cowboys squad show. So we do 2 of those a week. We're going to do one after every game with myself, Coach, and Marcus and Landon, the 4 of us together. We're going to be on for an hour after every Cowboys game, and then we're going to be doing one during the week. I think the plan is right now, once we get into the season, we're going to do it Wednesday nights at about 6 o'clock. We're going to be on Monday night at 6, Monday and Wednesday this week, and then I think Monday and then Thursday opening week after the opener against the Eagles. But thank you, Texas Hobby Ben. And one more from Alf. But Texas Hobby Ben, I mean that sincerely. You've been a great supporter as well, and I always appreciate your comments and your input, and thank you for the support as well. By the way, I finally today had a chance to watch the first episode of the Cowboys documentary on Netflix, and man, it's awesome. It is really, really well done. And I'm not big on, I'm not a movie critic, but it's really, really well done. I'm really, really enjoying it. So anyway, one more from Alf. Thank you, TCG. Alf says, I am a Cherokee tribal citizen and Indians doesn't offend me, but I don't think they'll change it back. Yeah, I'm with you, Alf. I feel the same way. And it is what it is. So it's just things change. But thank you for your comments, and thanks for sharing that. And again, I'm glad you're feeling better. And enjoy this win tonight a little bit early, so you got some time tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll do it again tomorrow afternoon. Have a great Sunday. And again, Rangers just got to keep winning. Keep winning. That's it. Final score tonight, the Rangers hang 10 on Cleveland. Cleveland gets rocked by the final of 10-0. We'll do it again tomorrow. This has been the Rangers Postcast.